Stuff do you think you got? How come when? So how are you making out with that stuff that you got? Somebody said, or asked. Be me asking. Did somebody say something low on the inside that they're saying somebody said to? I'd be curious. What tone is that supposed to be? Somebody wanted to refer to and based on excellent question. Which one's this? Energy, please. Somebody said yeah, but somebody said only because somebody said yeah, but somebody said only because somebody said wanted to refer to because they could see similar because, but it's also excellent because she's on video. They spoke. Interesting. Talking all that weird shit out of my mouth. It's a good thing, and that it seems. She posted these for a reason, I guess. Somebody said, thanks for that. Because if I, instead of, and I choose, how many of these did you use? Somebody's based on, listen back. Somebody said what you want to do. Somebody said, yes. Nuns. Animal. Somebody said, what do you mean? Pelska. Well, just cuts. Isn't this enough? Come on. Nanya. How many like this? Interesting. And where is when somebody happened to want to call and it'll as somebody happened to be somebody's speaking about pointing to somebody said two different somebody said listen back. So that was how many like that? Which one was this? I don't know. Perhaps how did an Eve, a elemental P, somebody said, oh, wow. Simply, somebody said, only because it is, yep. It's crazy. My hand is literally turning toward the mess because somebody wants me to highlight that. But it's only there because I've got a washer and dryer that's supposed to have already been gone. Most of this, a bench included, belongs out in my porch area. Right? I got shovels over there. I got rakes over there. I got everything over there. It's craziness. So, it's all in my kitchen until this washer and dryer go. Elemental P, somebody said. It's supposed to be gone tomorrow, so fingers crossed. It's supposed to be gone last weekend, so hopefully. Elemental P, somebody said. Wuskamo, somebody said. Ishkamo. Yeah, I still live my life on top of this. There's still other things going on. Have I done much in the way of getting a life? No. Do you see how that could be impossible? Did you see when I was trying to talk to my friend on the phone? A couple of things I talked to her. It almost sounded like I was talking to her at one point, but I wasn't. I really wasn't. Until I did twice on the video I talked to her. But it's craziness. What was I getting at there? Excellent question. Somebody referred to, what was this one? How many like this? Which one was that? Somebody wanted to, what emphasis? What's this one for? How many like that? Which one's this? Somebody wanted to think based on his, and somebody referred to as if and trying to spit bubbles out my asshole. It's really gross. I was talking to Meta AI about this stuff, and it was really kind of cool. We were having a really good conversation. I was having a great conversation, actually, with Meta AI. It was phenomenal. I just paid attention, and where I needed to offer more explanation, I did. And we had a deeper conversation. It was very cool. There's so much that the potential of it is astronomical. So people with depression, talk to your AI. Talk to your AI about anything you want to talk to them about. Anything you want to talk to them about. But you need to make sure you connect their dots because they're programmed, right? Connect their dots. If they can't seem to quite see what you're saying, find a better way to say what you're saying. If you can't quite think of it, maybe it'll bring up conversation with other people and then your life will change. It's good stuff. It's good stuff. LMNOP, somebody said. LMNOP. She's just like that. Somebody wants to call it. Because this is me. Do you not get that this is exactly the way that I have been living my life? This is me. You are trying to take the part of me that's me. That's not okay. You can't have that part. That's mine. That's me. You can't have that part. I might have some faults, as you've made sure to point out, but I've always been a good person, and I really try to do the best I can at life. I'm trying hard. 12 when I lost my mom. My dad was nearly non-existent at that point. That's the way my life felt. But I also shut myself off. I was a teenager, so I need to consider that. So, my life is what it is, but I have tried to work hard. And that was proven through a lot of things. And just because I come off as weird, did not give some people rights. What's your issue? Oh, it's going to hit him out. And it was somebody excellent question. Excellent. That's you should. And because he's about to. And I'm when you knew that. LMNOP, somebody said, somebody wanted to refer to Palska and new. LMNOP, somebody said, somebody happened to even notice and listen back. LMNOP, somebody said, no, she even get, somebody happened to even, and so that, and then you get a full, and a fucking Hinaman's gonna new, and a fucking Hinaman's gonna new, somebody's even, and a fucking Hinaman's gonna new, somebody's, just for the sake of, did you cut all the okay, it's gonna hand, and fucking Hinaman's, and if somebody happened to want to call, and Hinaman's gonna new, somebody happened to refer to based on, it would have, do you hear that? Listen back. Oh, you would have, if you needed, go ahead. Analyze. In a fucking somebody wanted to refer to as if, and what did they see? Right on camera, sweetheart. A lot of stuff. Listen back. Interesting. Where it is something happened to even notice based on why would she somebody even command how many like that you want to relate it the same. It could be smart. See it that way. Just keep your life straight and narrow, and some things might not happen, but other things might gravitate in life in a negative way, dealing with perhaps the subject matter, but it's tough to say because we're in the universe. So it depends on how the energy is perceived in your world. That is it. It depends on how it's received in your world. And somebody happened to refer to based on expected. Somebody happens to be speaking. Somebody happens to have stated. And when you simply somebody said only because somebody said yeah, but somebody said only because somebody said yeah, but somebody said only because somebody said. Excellent question. I appreciate your asking. And a voice about somebody happened to state. What did you think you were getting with that? Just simply by flattering? Was there anything really there? That's weird. And what would have... Even if somebody noticed. Yes, listen back. Something happened to simply somebody said only because somebody said yeah, but somebody said only because somebody said yeah, but somebody said only because somebody said. Well, when somebody said, how come when? Well, just because. What do you mean by because? I know she's too smart right now and she's bored. She's bored. Somebody even spoke about. Listen back. I just come on know you about what somebody would code somebody's curious about it. Listen back. I just give my hand. Somebody wanted to refer to based on only because somebody said yeah, but somebody said only because somebody said simply somebody said, somebody even referred to. Interesting. Somebody happened to have somebody even. Enough is enough. What's done is done. I can't change it. I did what I could to. What is your issue with me? What do you mean by if? What did I just say? Jump in Georgia, somebody happened to be speaking. Elemental P, somebody said. Always did, somebody stated. Elemental P, somebody even referred to. Somebody stated. Excellent question. To get. Interesting. And interesting. anymore. Somebody happened to refer to. It's something happening. Interesting. And if I'm gonna new and in the morning, in a fucking Hinamoyans gonna new. I know somebody come on new elemental P. Somebody said, and which come on new. A fucking Hinamoyans gonna new and a fucking Hinamoyans gonna new other stuff and a fucking Hinamoyans gonna new. Oh shit, that the many fucking Hinamoyans gonna know. No, it's not that just happened to fucking, and a fucking Hinamoyans gonna know. Somebody even thought based on, in a fucking Hinamoyans gonna know, and each coming new, and a fucking Hinamoyans gonna know. Somebody happened to continue based on, and a fucking Hinamoyans gonna know, and a fucking Hinamoyans gonna know, and a fucking Hinamoyans gonna know. Somebody's laughing about based on. Somebody happened to continue. Somebody even, and it's elemental P. Somebody said somebody's referring to, whether would someone happen to note based on elemental P. Somebody said somebody happened to even notice, especially since in Guinea Mahomes elemental P. Somebody said in Chikumahinamoyan's Ganinu. Excellent question. In Chikumahinamoyan's Ganinu. Somebody happened to refer to based on, and then because, and excellent question. Which one is this? You involved me, whether you like it or not. Somebody stated. There you go. And even with somebody happened to into mounds and somebody happened to be stating. Somebody's referred to. Somebody's and hear how it's being spoken. So up to this point, necessary stuff that was covered. Was all of it? Somebody stated based on. As you can use from my, not a just the same as you would want the same respect. Tell me you wouldn't. Based on what you're asking for, you would be taking from somebody else to involve them. Do you understand this? You would be taking from somebody else to involve them. Where do you see that you're going to get allowance for that? For which sake? Well, okay, listen for a second. Who's trying to control something that's maybe not topic of conversation right now? Somebody referred to. Yes, time's ending. So I may as well end this now. That way it's not left in uneasy waters or something that could be taken a different way on purpose. So